No one believed him he found an alien, but after showing them what's inside this box, he left speechless. A man from Mexico under the user Kin explains that just recently, he showed that a strange meteor had fallen down by his house. Around the area was this translucent material, and after taking the only piece that was left, he stored it in a container. He then says something started to grow from it at an alarming rate, something he's never seen before.
Pero por ahora no. Por ahora le mantengo su crecimiento paralizado, pues no lo dejo tomar mucha luz. Cuando toma luz solar, crece. Por eso que lo mantengo en la oscuridad. Esto no se alimenta, esto no respira, esto no toma agua. Solamente lo que recibe energía es como de la luz solar.
He shows this black, spiky-looking mass moving around. The man has kept this a secret and keeps moving this thing around every time it grows more.
Vamos a pensar que esto nació de un meteorito.
His latest video shows it's now even big enough for a cooler, where he keeps it closed shut with concrete blocks, seeing if it'll grow even more.
Querían verlo. Ha crecido bastante.
This might be the craziest story going on TikTok right now. She saw a boy was running away from something, but after she looked over the cameras, she sees this. A daycare lady runs to see what's going on after one of the kids ran in fear from one of the rooms.
Were you in there? Were you in there? No. Hang out the cover. Hang out the cover. Maybe it was just air. Yeah, what was it done? Good. Well, I could have
After investigating what's inside, that scared him. She sees the playhouse was pushed over. Confused, she checks the cameras, only to see it was pushed by an unseen force. But if this wasn't creepy enough, a viewer pointed out a horrifying detail. At the door, something that looks like two human hands can be seen, hiding back in the room. The boy who ran tells her he saw a creepy figure in the reflection of the toy mirror. Freaked out, she puts it up for sale on Facebook Marketplace.
I wanted to quickly show you exactly what it was that was scaring the little kid that my mom was watching. So pretty much the house, and obviously you guys saw that it fell, but the other thing I wanted to point out was that it's pretty hefty, so it really doesn't make any sense that it would just fall on its own like that. This is the room. The crazy thing about this is that there was like markings at the top of the entranceway of like the doorway, and I guess in the video you can see hands gripping onto the doorway. But the main thing, and the reason that the little boy was screaming, is actually in here. We have this covered up for a reason. Apparently, the little boy told my mom that he saw a face in these mirrors. We already found someone who's going to take it off our hands and pick it up on Facebook Marketplace.
But while waiting for a buyer, through the camera, she sees the kid gate open on its own. What she finds inside is something from a nightmare.
Holy shit. That's fucking creepy. Do it again. Like, yeah, okay. Do it again. I'll wait. Do it again. Open the gate. Oh my.
As she provokes it, something behind the blanket moves, as if a hand is pressing against the cover. User Pokey left the door shut until she's able to get rid of this item. He was out fishing late at night when he sees this. A man from Mexico recorded a horrifying video while out fishing late at night. While recording the fish he's caught, he notices through the camera someone's hiding in the dark.
Pero ahí acabo de ver una alma. Está sentado ahí cerca mío. Ahí está pescando. Yo no lo puedo ver así a simple vista con los mirándolo, pero la cámara lo enfoca. No hay nada, no hay nadie más acá. No hay nadie. Estoy solo. Pero en la parte donde yo lo enfoco a él aparece ahí. Está ahí sentado mirándome. Como si me estuviera cuidando o algo así. Miedo no le tengo porque no le tengo miedo ni a la muerte, la verdad. Pero él me está cuidando, estoy seguro.
The man sees the figure of a man sitting by him, but he's not able to see this man with his own eyes. Whoever or whatever this is seems to be only visible by the camera. The man mentions he doesn't believe in the paranormal and only fears death, so even if no one believes him, he continues fishing regardless. Could this strange footage be some kind of pareidolia caused by a rock, or is this actual footage of a ghost? What do you believe? A man decided to drop a GoPro in this massive cave when he makes a horrifying discovery. An outdoorsman named Jason was hiking through the wilderness with friends and family when he comes across this massive hole in the middle of nowhere. Since there's nothing guarding the area, Jason wants to see what's down there, so he drops down a camera and a fishing line. What he sees is something from a nightmare.
There's something on the bottom. I can't make it out, but it looks like maybe a coyote or something. I'm going to slow it down for a minute, but doesn't that look like a coyote right there? It's really hard to tell. Here it comes back in the screen again, but boy, that sure looks like a dog to me down there at the bottom. Okay, what in the hell is this? Now watch. Ready? Wait. Did you see that? That is a face. This thing is definitely haunted. I didn't notice that the first time, but look at that. I don't know what the hell that is.
As the GoPro arrives at the bottom, we can see what looks like a coyote or some type of dog laying on the ground. But as the camera turns to the left of the cave, for just a moment, Jason sees what looks like a human face staring directly into the camera. The holes believed to lead into an abandoned mine. So did Jason capture a body down there? Or is this something else like pareidolia in a dark place? Let me know what you think. A passenger told him to stop the bus, but as he looked back, he sees this. A bus driver named Franco from Argentina, Buenos Aires, explains that while passing through a bus stop located next to a cemetery, he began to hear someone inside the bus ringing the bell. Confused since no one should be in the bus, Franco records and looks behind when he makes a haunting discovery.
¿Ven? No hay nadie. Y acá, mientras hago la espera, justo enfrente del cementerio, paso por acá y tocan el timbre. ¿Lo escucharon? No, es horrible.
While driving by the cemetery, as he looks behind the bus, waiting to hear the bell again, he finds no one, yet someone or something is telling him to stop there, that they need to be at the cemetery. Franco's left shaken, since from the many years he's been a driver, he's never experienced anything like this. If you hear knocking at your door like this, don't open it. Here's why. A man from Mexicali, Mexico explains that around 3 a.m. he's been hearing knocking at his door, but every time he's checked, no one would be there. Now, ever since he opened the door, he's been seeing this strange woman outside his house. The man records this and decides to confront her. Then this happens. After hearing someone knocking and checking outside, he finds no one. On the following night, he woke up to something moving inside his house. Then, the knocking occurred, but this time, he found a single plant root left at the doorstep. Due to this and the other strange encounters like seeing a cat staring into his window at 4 a.m., he's convinced the lady he saw that night is a witch. She was waiting in the airport when she hears this. A woman named Cadra was at the Cleveland airport in Ohio all by herself when she begins to hear strange noises echoing through the halls. As Cadra enters the building, we can hear what sounds like several feral voices coming from somewhere in the airport. The horrifying video quickly went viral online, with many associating the event with the rise of recent alien activity. On that same day, other people in the area also captured the same strange noises on camera. So, is this just an employee messing around in a speaker, or is this really something inhuman? Let me know what you think. She was looking into the woods when she hears this. A woman under the user corporate spirit guide was standing in her front entrance, looking out into the Appalachian woods, when suddenly she begins to hear the haunting cries of an unknown creature coming from the woods. The sounds of a baby seem to be coming from somewhere behind the trees. Whatever's producing these sounds seems to be strong enough to have them echo through a large area of the woods, almost as if it's attempting to lure a human deeper into the trees. The woman knows best and stays near her cabin, only watching the woods from afar, as she knows nothing good comes from following voices in the Appalachian mountains. She was watching TV when she noticed something next to her. User Wonder Woman explains that a couple years back, she was in her living room when she noticed through the television's reflection the figure of someone sitting right next to her, but when she turned around, no one would be there.
Look at my shadow on my TV.
Now, this figure never showed itself again until recently. While she's in her living room, she noticed something was watching her.
So I'm about to go put everything up. Home alone with my dogs. And I think it's back.
Sitting right beside her is no one but her laundry, but as she looks through the TV, the reflection of a human is seen sitting completely still right next to her. The horrifying video was taken again in the same living room 2 years apart from the first encounter. So is this a trick of the mind, or is her living room haunted by something? Her dog tried to warn her something was in the room when this happened. A girl named Emery explains that while she was staying the night at her father's house, she was laying in bed when suddenly her dog started barking at something she can't see. Her dog seems to be barking at the memorial of their other pet who passed away some time ago. But she doesn't notice. Just as the dog barks, something moves the pages. Emery doesn't notice and continues recording her strange behavior when something horrifying is captured. Her dog is suddenly pushed to the side as if she was shoved by an unseen force. Emery explains whenever she stayed at her dad's house, strange things would always happen. Given the book turned its pages right when the dog displayed this behavior, then was shoved to the side. Could this be an unknown entity who attached itself to their pet's memorial? Let me know what you believe. Hey, Dark Moose here. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like and consider subscribing if you're enjoying the content. But as always, I'll see you guys on the next video, and thanks for watching.